And record. All right, now we're rolling. 11:14. Okay, God, what the heck is going on with this? Rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. All right. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb.
Get a ball for Chuba.
And down to the wrists. I don't think she wants to do nothing anymore. And up to the knuckles. Good knuckles. Yeah. Let's take the ball in one hand and squeeze. And then into the other and squeeze. Back to the voice. Squeeze. And the second. And we'll go around the back. And switch. 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 And just the waist go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. And drop the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot. Press down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckle. Press down once on it. Roll across. Bring it down to the top of the heel. Pivot on the toes and then roll across the top of the heel. Rest down just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, and reassess. Repeat other side 2 times. Knuckle. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bone. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, get them out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some good morning. And I should the tree. And twisted the waist, swing the arms. And center with some motion rate breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out. And then starlight. And center, same thing, other direction. And center. Take a step forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Lap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then a cross step with a twist in the punch. And then walk. Punch. Punch out. That pushes sport today. With or without weights. Lots of squats. Gonna run myself, but feel free to do what you're doing or anything else, just be safe. Gonna do some rolling in the after class. I want to get going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 20. And 30. Deep breaths. Interlace fingers. Hands up. On your toes if you can. Back down, bend back if you can. Back to center. Bend in one direction. And again. Center, lower the hands, first side of the chest. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back, raise the hands up. Using the shoulder blades together. A little higher and come down and shrug. Roll back. And forward. Extend the arms and we'll rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Cross one arm. Push in. And the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Go into a side lunge. Other way. And come on up and grab. Let's do. Is a GymStick day. We're going to go overhead and do some dynamic swimmers in one direction. And then the other. And then bring it to the waist. And twist it the waist. And then bring it overhead and you go side to side. And then behind the thighs, right above the knees, hinge at the waist, bring your hands in front between the knees and pull up. Then bring it around front. Step back, hands near the top. Hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders. Come on up, bring the stick around one side with one hand, bring the other hand up underneath the armpit, hinge at the waist, tug gently on the shoulder. Repeat on the other side. Come on up, bring the stick to the side of the foot, push out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom, hinge at the waist. And repeat on the other side. Bring the stick out in front. Move one foot about 6 inches away. Put the top of the stick on your collarbone, slide down. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle it back and forth. Do the same thing with the other leg. Press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Bring one leg forward, bend it. Other foot, you're on the ball of your foot, come down as low as feels safe, and stretch the hip flexor. Reverse the position of the legs. And come on up, grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretch the quads. And then the other. Bring the first foot in front. Push the knee back, hinge at the waist. Come on up. Other leg. Come on up. Bring a stick between the crook of the elbows. Hook in the chin and peg like a pigeon. Can't get away without doing that. 3, 2, 1, and bring your stick around front. Hold on with 2 hands, 1 hand, or a figure of 2. Come up on your toes, hold for 15. And then back on your heels for 15. And come on down. It comes down. If you're using anything in your hands for the back push 4, grab it. Grab them. Otherwise, let's do it freestyle. We got 4 moves: squat, raise, around the clock, either outside or through the middle, and a press. We're going to start with the squat, and we'll do 10. Pick up speed as we go along. We'll do 3 rounds as usual, and here we go. 1. Yeah. Nice breath and some raises. Right. Around the clock. Breath. Presses. And a couple of breaths. We'll start with the raises, move the squats to number 2. In 3, 2, 1. A little bit fast. All right. And squats. Halfway there. Breath. Around the clock. Go to the middle myself, whatever works for you. And finally, some presses. And a couple of vests. We'll move the squat into position number 3. And we'll get started. in 3, 2, 1, even fast. On the clock. Squats. Impressive. Good hold. All right. Put weights down if you're carrying it. Take some restorative breaths. And this week we're gonna do alternate nostril breathing. Gonna close off the right nostril, inhale. Close off the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right. Then close off the right again and repeat. On the left, we'll do 5 rounds. Yeah, 5 rounds. All right, starting with closing off the right nostril with the thumb. And here we go. And rub the hands together. I might have done 60. I don't know. And form a chibo. Get into it. And the center. The best. And let's open our hearts. Pause on that inhale, exhale. Bring it out. And center. 3 breaths. And bring down cheek and butt. Gather from below. And sounds good.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Tom.
Tom.
Hey, you're welcome. Have a great day. Richard, I'm gonna do some rolling. If you'd like, and we'll grab a ball and a roller. And I thought I'd start with rolling the back against the wall for the door, in your case. So you want to get your ball, and we'll go to the door. And I'm going to put the ball right on the trapezius here and move it around and find that tender spot and then press into it against the door and then the rear deltoid. So I'm back against the wall, putting the ball on the trapezius and rolling around, looking for that tender spot, finding it and leaning into it. There we go. Three, two, one, and now I'm going to move to the rear deltoid in the back of the shoulder there, rear deltoid. Same thing, moving it around, finding the tender spot, and then leaning into it. Three, two, one, and then the trapezius on the other side. Leaning in, pressing. And then the rear deltoid. Three, two, one. All right, we'll come off. And I'll meet you on the floor with the roller. Gonna do the TFL side of the ribs here, from the shoulder down to the bottom of the rib cage. So come on the side, using one leg for leverage, roll up and down. Gonna move around a little bit, get up in different angles. I'm staying a little bit high between the, right about just below the armpit there. It's really tight for me. Three, two, one, and then we're gonna do it on the other side. Yeah, found a nice tender spot and it's leaning into it. And then I'm gonna come over on my back, put the roller in the middle of the rib cage. And just roll down to the bottom of the rib cage and back to the midsection. And then from the middle of the rib cage to above the shoulders, below the neck. And 3, 2, last one. Good. And I hope that loosens up the back. Take care.
Take care.
Stay dry. See you tomorrow.